Okay, welcome everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Alethea. I go by RaineOnTheCharts. And today we're going to cover the lot size calculator. Last week I did taking trades in MetaTrader 4, whether it's market execution, buy or sell limit, buy or sell stop, and you also need to use the lot size calculator when you're going to take the trade using MetaTrader 4, so that your risk, you can, if you want to risk 1%, you need to know what your lot size is so that you will have that 1%. If you're going to risk 3%, you want to know, it's not supposed to be a guessing game. So let me just jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen and go directly to the lot size calculator. Thank you, Nelly, for being here. CC, Baba K, Debbie, Mr. Dollar, and RaineOnTheCharts. That's me. Let me share my screen. Where is it? Okay. Okay. So the lot size calculator, really, there are a million lot size calculators out there. You just need to find one. You can do a Google search. Lot size calculator. I used to do my FX book, but for some reason I'm not able to use it the past 2 months or so. So I had to find another site. So it's literally a website that I'm logged into. This one is called cashbackforex.com. So I'm here and you see it says Forex calculators. There's the PIP calculator, lot size calculator, all kinds of financial calculators here, right? So the one that I'm using is lot size calculator, the second one from the top. Now, you get a trade idea, and they're going to give you the information. And that's for the person who is in some kind of group that they're giving you the trade ideas. You're not skilled, you're just basically copying information that's given to you. You have experts who are doing it, and you're just copying them, and you're going to make money just copying them. But you want it to make sense. So while you get the information, one thing you're going to have to do for yourself is determine what your lot size will be. Welcome to the call, dazzling boy, right? So we have it on GBP USD. All right, so let's say there's a trade idea that was called out for, say, USD JPY. USD JPY and Euro USD are very commonly traded pairs. I recommend those two to anybody who is just starting out. If you want to practice charting and stuff, you can start with that. Let's see, we have the comment. Thank you, dazzling boy. So you're gonna select the asset or instrument. It says instrument here. From the drop down, type in USD JPY, and then you select it. So now USD JPY, the deposit currency for most of us is US dollars. If you're in Europe, maybe it's the euro for you. I don't know, but USD we're working with here. They would have given you your stop loss is how many pips. You're gonna put that here. All right, hold on. Let's let Michael in. All right, the stop loss, they're gonna tell you how many pips. You're gonna put that here. You say it was a 30 pip stop loss. You put that there. Then however much money you have in your account, you're going to put it here. Let's say you have $1,000. You put that there, right? Then you want to determine how much your risk is. Is your risk 1%? Is it 10%? Is it 20%? Uh, Anybody who knows me knows that I'm gonna say risk 1, 2, or 3%. 1% if you're new, 1% if you're conservative, 2% if you're a moderate trader. You can handle a little bit of risk, and 3% if you're an aggressive trader. Some people will risk up to 5%. I wouldn't recommend that. And, I'm just going based on guidelines I got when I initially started my trading journey. But, people do whatever you like. Everybody's in control of their own account. I love that, so if whatever happens with your account, you don't have anybody to blame because you are in control, right? So let's say we decided to risk 2%. 2%. You're going to calculate, and then now you have your lot size. The lot size is 0.09. It's going to be the first 2 digits after the decimal point. So 2% of $1,000 is $20, right? So what that means is when you input the information into MetaTrader 4, if the trade does not go in your favor, which that is something that can happen, the most you can lose, the maximum you will lose is $20 if you stick with using your lot size calculator. So, the lot size calculator is an important tool when it comes to your risk management. You definitely want to use that, okay? Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to do another example, but does anybody have any questions? Let's see what's in here. Okay, what is the question? Mr. Dollar says, yes, he has a question. How about if the stop loss is far? Whatever they told you the pips is for the stop loss, if it's 60 pips is the stop loss, you hit calculate, it's gonna tell you. So then 0.04 is your lot size. That's why it's important to have the stop loss in pips. That is gonna be important. Great question, Mr. Dollar. So that's why you want to make sure that you put in the correct amount of pips that they're going to tell you for your stop loss. You want to make sure. Let's see, but some traders don't add it on. Well, we're not in any chat like that. We're gonna have the stop loss. If they don't give you your stop loss in pips, then you are going to need to go to TradingView and figure it out. So if they told you that they tell you your stop loss just based on the price, then you want to go to TradingView because you have to know that. That's based on what I know. You have to know that. Why am I not seeing? Oh, okay, sorry. I only like to use Owanda, so I was like, I'm not seeing. Yeah. All right. So say your entry price is here, 139.507, and we're looking for price to go up, and the stop loss is, say, here. Let's make it red. You're going to need to put that in. Actually, I should be down on 5 minutes. Sorry. Let's move this up. All right. See, the stop loss is here. Let's see. The entry price is here. And this is the stop loss below the wicks here, right? You're gonna get this tool, the measuring tool. Get it? Whatever the price was for the stop loss, 139.229, you wanna go there. And you wanna measure, go up here. And this is saying that 13.4 pips, right? So you would put those pips, you'd put that there, 13 pips. You use the measuring tool. So typically they're gonna give you your entry price, they're gonna give you your stop loss, they're gonna give you your take profit. So if you don't know how many pips it is, you come to TradingView, you grab your measuring tool, and you're going to just measure it like a tape measure, so you know what it is. Does that make sense, Mr. Dollar? Okay, awesome. Or you can use the long position. If we said it was a buy, long position is if a price going up, you can grab that too. You would put it on the entry price and, just move that, take profit, whatever they said the take profit was. Let's say it was here. Let's take profit. That's 24 pips. You can use the measuring tool, you can use the position tool to figure these things out. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, with this measuring tool, it's gonna measure the pips. It looks like a ruler, but it's measuring pips. And the long or short position also is gonna measure pips. If it's a long position, if it's a buy, you're gonna hit long position. If it's a sell, you're gonna hit short position. And oops, the red area will be, hey, if you anticipate price going up, candles are in the red area, you're in a drawdown. Why did you choose that place for the stop loss when it's not given? This is just an example. I was just giving an example off the top of my head. When you get the trade ideas, they are gonna give you the stop loss, they are gonna give you the entry price, they are gonna give you the take profit. They're gonna give you those three. You may have more than one take profit, but at least one you will have. I just did this just as an example. I put the stop loss below the wicks right here, but it was just an example, really quick. Okay. Does that answer, Debbie? That's they're giving you I'm talking about taking trades that are just given to you. That's for the person who doesn't know how to trade. That's what we're covering right now. In terms of calculating, you're gonna measure someone who knows how to trade. You can look and draw out the zones, but that's not what we're doing right now. You can draw out the zones. I put the stop loss below here, enterprise here, but I wouldn't be taking this trade right now because it's 5 o'clock. 5:21 on Sunday afternoon. The market just opened. I say it all the time that I'm not trading at this time of the day, especially on a Sunday. I'm waiting until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I need to see movement in the market. There really not going to be much movement right now. People stretching. Can we access this feature of calculating in trading view? Yes, you absolutely have access to these tools in the free version. Yes. Mm. I'm learning just like everybody else, dazzling boy. It's just that I've been at it a little bit longer, but I strive to get better every day, every week. So the next thing that I will say, once you have calculated the lot size for one, it's not one size fits all. So say another trade idea is given out, you don't want to just assume that it's going to be the same lot size. You want to go ahead and put the info in, right? So what, it was 30 pips? It was 30 pips, right? Yeah, it was 30 pips. So say we decided now to take another trade, but it was Euro USD. We want to put it to 30 pips, risking 2% again. That means you could only lose $20. You hit calculate, the lot size is completely different. It is 0.06. So you would be losing a whole lot more than $20 if you just assumed the 0.09 would apply just the same. You would actually end up losing more money, right? So every time a trade is called out, you want to use that lot size calculator so that you can mitigate your risk, right? The next thing I want to speak on is how many trades you're going to be taking at whatever the percentage is. Now, if your goal is to grow your account, say 5% in a day, which is something that's doable, you need to be mindful of what percentage all the trades that you're in are going to amount to. If you took USD JPY and you risk 2%, you took both these USD JPY 2%, Euro USD also 2%. That's already 4% of your account that you're risking. That means if you lost both trades, and we know that investing involves risk, while you can win, you can lose. So if you're in those two trades, that's 4% of your account you could lose. Did you think about that? Did you decide, okay, what's my tolerance? What is it that I'm okay losing to and not be freaking out? Is it 2% of my account? Because if you decide that if I lose 2% of my account, I don't want to trade anymore, then one trade should not be 2%. One trade should probably be 1% or even 0.5%. They're the people who are trading large sums of money. Some of them they're only risking 0.5% of their account. Now, can you do 0.5%? No, but you can do one. So if you calculate one is 0.03, then you know, you just have to reduce that to 0.02, something like that. So that you can only lose $5-6. You get what I'm saying, right? So does anybody have any questions based on that? If your goal is to grow your account 5%, you should also have a goal of how much you'd be willing to lose before you stop trading, right? And all the trades that you're in, the percentage should not add up to more than that. If your goal is to grow your account 5%, but if I lose 3%, I'm okay because I know I can trade the next day and possibly grow it 5% or more, then you shouldn't risk more than 3% of your account at a time. So I would say don't be in more than 2 or 3 trades, and those 2 or 3 trades that you're in, be mindful of what percentage of your account you're risking so that collectively, it only amounts to X amount. Now, I did show you guys how to move your stop loss. And, once you move your stop loss, once you're in profit, that is now going to allow for you to enter more trades. So let's say you took 3 trades and they're all in profit. 1 second. They're all in profit, and you move your stop loss. So now your stop loss is a stop profit. You took partial profit, so you've made some money. Now, if the trade reverses, you made some money, but you moved your stop loss up to a little bit above your entry if it's a buy, a little bit below if it's a sell. Now you're in risk-free trades. So that means you can take other trades and you're not jeopardizing your account. Yes, Nelly, what's your question?
So the account balance, does it always have to be what you have? Like, let's say your account is 10,000. But you don't want to risk that much. Can you still put it, like, let's say half of your account? Can you put like 5,000 as your account balance, even though that's not the account, but you don't want to, put the whole account balance on there? Can you do that?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You can. You put whatever amount of money you want to be working with. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great question. Do you have any other questions? Okay. Does anybody else have any other questions? Benna is not on here, but Benna, I need to talk to her. There was some formula she was supposed to show me that she had learned. I'm going to get that formula, and then I'm going to see how I can incorporate it into class here. But
I have a question, please.
okay.
There are some trading ideas in the sense that when they drop in the group, then you'll find out something like 100 pips, 50 pips. Then if eventually they gives you something like 100 pips, can you reduce it on your own who want to initiate the trading? Can you reduce the pip size before
You
initiating the
talking
trading?
about the take profits?
Peps, stop loss.
Oh,
Your
you can
peps.
do whatever you want. If they, I've never seen any trade where the stop loss is 100 pips, but let's say there was a trade that's 100 pips, and I guess that's because I deal with a smaller time frame, so I'm never gonna see something like that. But uh let's say the stop loss is like so 100 pips stop loss. Maybe we need to do it on the 4 hour so we can see something like that. Trade on the hour. All right. Let's see. Let's say this was the entry here. Okay, here is 100 pips as a stop loss. The stop loss is going to be based on analysis that the expert did, right? And the take profit, economists take profit is like, the ratio is 1 to 3. I love that, right? So it would be 300 pips would be take profit one, right? Well, so you're saying that even though they have done their analysis and determined that the stop loss should be down here, you would want to do your own stop loss? You absolutely can do your own stop loss. You can put it right here if you want. Let's make it red. Right. So this is the stop loss line. Red represents stop loss, right? So they have their stop loss that they have done the analysis, found the zone, and they said the stop loss is here. They're saying, okay, price could pull back, but it won't pull all the way back down here. So they're gonna put their stop loss here, but you decide of your own accord, you're learning, when you decide that you know better than the educators who have years and years of experience, who manage hedge funds, who are licensed, you decide that their analysis is not right, or I don't want to risk that much, you can decide, hey, I'm going to put my stop loss here instead. You can do that. Yes, you can. They give you the numbers, but it's your account. You do with it whatever you want. So if you don't want to abide by what parameters they set, you can do that. Just like how you can set your own stop loss, you can set your own take profit. I actually recommend that when you're in a trade that is in profit and it's a substantial amount, you can take partial profits and move your stop loss up. So say the trade goes into profit, based on this, we want price to go, let's say we want it to go to 300 pips for take profit one, right? Right, that's 301 right there. So say this is take profit one right here. Let's make it blue. Let's see. Price actually goes into profit. So it's somewhere in this area. You don't have to wait on it to hit take profit one all the way up there. When it's here, you can decide to take partial profit, right? You can do that, but then you want to move your stop loss above the entry. So now your stop loss becomes a stop profit. You've made some money because you closed out a portion of it. And if price now decides that, hey, I'm gonna go back and it hits your stop loss no longer all the way down here. It's above your entry. So you made some money and you didn't lose any money. If price keeps going, maybe you can change your take profit to whatever take profit two is, right? when it hits take profit 1, you can move your stop loss up some more, and you just keep going. If you doing it from your phone, you're gonna manually do a trailing stop loss where you just keep moving it up, up, up. If you're doing it on your laptop or desktop, one of those things, you can set up a trailing stop loss on MetaTrader 4. Uh, yes, it turns into a stop profit because now you're in profit. You no longer have potential of losing. And that's why I was saying that, hey, once you're in profit, you can take more trades. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share my screen and show MetaTrader 4 and show you what I'm talking about, right? So Zoom, got it. Share. All right, I don't think that I'm sharing it. Let me. All right, I thought I was sharing. Let me go again. Yes. Oh, okay. That's why. All right. So say you're gonna take the trade. So AUD USD, you hit trade. It's gonna tell you whether it's a market execution, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. If it's market execution, you're entering as is. If it's one of those pending orders, you're gonna hit where it says market execution, you're gonna choose whichever one it may be, right? So you take let's say it's a buy limit on AUD USD. You're going to enter the entry price that you were given. And let's say the entry price is 68, 0.68. Let's say that's the entry price. Why? Hold on. Oh, buy limit means it has to be below the price. Sorry. 0.6. Let's see. 0.673. Let's do that. 673. That's the entry price. All right, then let's say the stop loss is going to be 0.672. The stop loss needs to be below the entry price if it's for anything going up, right? And then the take profit, let's say it is 68300, right? You still have to decide on the lot size. Right now it's 0.01. Imagine you have a $3,000 account and you do a 0.01. 0.01 means each pip is worth 10 cents. So you don't need that. You need it to be much higher than that. There's 0.01 for every $100 that you have is the rule of thumb. If it's small and you can't actually measure with the lot size calculator, that's the rule of thumb. If it's below $1,000, right? But from $1,000, you can actually calculate. So actually, I'm going to, you would now go to the lot size calculator. And from the lot size calculator, you are going to decide, well, not decide, you're going to find your lot size. You're going to enter the AUD, USD. You're going to put whatever the pips for the stop loss are. And I have $3,007 in this account here. You hit calculate. This is a demo account, guys. And it's telling me that my lot size is 0.1. And you hit calculate, right? So that means if the trade doesn't go in my favor and hits my stop loss, I could only lose $30. Now, if I don't use the lot size calculator to figure that out, how am I gonna know? It's just gonna be a guessing game, but I know now because I use the lot size calculator. So I'm gonna do my 0.1, and then you're gonna place the order, all right? So that's how you're gonna do it with the buy limit. Let's do the same thing, but uh market execution. Let's hit that buy. All right. So right away, it's gone down. I haven't done any analysis, so that means price probably, yeah. It means that things may be trending down because hey, that's pretty steep. The charge is only 70 cents. All right. So, and the spread is a factor as well. So say, all right, let's go over to the modify button. Let's imagine that this stop loss was in, we had put in a stop loss. Oh, that's so close. 6, 7, modify. That's too close. That's 6, modify. Let's do that. It was yellow. So when it's yellow, guys, it's like it's about to hit. It's about to hit. Red means get ready. Yellow means, oh, it's about to hit. It's not like the traffic lights where yellow means get ready to stop. No, it's the reverse here. Red means get ready. Yellow means, hey, game over in MetaTrader 4. All right. So you have your stop loss there. And let's say we were in profit. We're obviously not. To modify the trade, to change the stop loss into a stop profit, you would hit modify and you would just edit the figure. So you would know what the entry price is because you received it. So you would just go there and you would edit it, change it to whatever the price, and you hit modify. And then, hey, it's a risk-free trade. It would be nice if it was looking blue, but it's not, right? But when you're in profit, it's gonna be blue, okay? But yeah, is that clear to everybody? Okay, awesome, good. So yeah, that's why a lot size calculator is important, because if your lot size should be 0.1 for you to be risking 1%, but you're at 0.01, that means you're gonna make 40 cents, 50 cents if it's a winning trade, $1. Like that's not what you want to be making if you have thousands of dollars in your account. So you want to ensure that you use the lot size calculator. You also want to ensure that you know what your goal is for the day. And knowing what your goal is for the day means knowing how much money I'm uh, going for in terms of earning and how much money I would be okay with losing. Because if you're not okay with losing $500, uh, you shouldn't have a lot size that will allow you to lose $500. If you only will be comfortable losing $30, if your account draws down $100, you could have some kind of panic attack. So let's not have that happen. Okay. Uh but yeah, um that's really what I wanted to cover, because the lot size calculator is important. It's an important tool as you are growing your account. Okay. All right. So if there are no questions, I will see you guys next week, Sunday, same time, different link. All right. Oh, I forgot I'm on YouTube. Last time I didn't end it over there and it was just going. So I want to say goodbye to everybody out there in YouTube land. Oh, and we had some people watching. Antoine. Okay, Antoine. Oh, you have a new number. Okay. Okay. And Godsend, it's all clear for you. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for being here. Um, on YouTube. That's good for me. I love that. Because you guys know my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm very close. I'm at 140 right now. And I need 4,000 watch hours. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It's Rain on the Charts on YouTube. Like my video and share it. Share it, share it, share it. Maybe somebody else can find some value. Just want to share everything that I've been learning along the way. You know, information, it's free. Knowledge, it helps me when I'm able to share with everybody. It reinforces the information for me. But I want to say thanks again, and goodbye to everybody out there in YouTube land. Bye. Okay.
Goodbye.